Hey Aquarius, my name is Jenny. Welcome to Divine Family Tarot. Today I'm going to be doing your reading. Just a reminder that these are general readings. So if you're interested in a personal reading, go ahead and click on the description box below. And that's my website information. It'll give you everything you need to schedule a personal reading. I do prefer personal readings to be in person, but if you're not in the Chicago area, I do Zoom calls. I also do pre-recorded readings, but I'm not saying that they're not good. I'll give you a pre-recorded reading. I like talking to the person. I like getting to know who's getting a reading from me. That's just how I am. So I prefer those. But if you want a reading, feel free to click on that description box. Let me get 3 cards for a recent past for Aquarius, current energy, and near future. Not that quick. You might be thinking about someone, or they're thinking about you. I don't know. All right, Aquarius, what's going on? What you don't see coming is this indecision. Oops, I kicked my tripod. Sorry. You'll be okay. What I see here is a little indecision coming up in the near future. Right now, your overall energy is the moon. There's a lot of unknowns. I don't feel like you see a clear path to what your future holds, which is okay. You might have an idea of what you think it's going to look like, and it's not going to look like that. So drop that idea, whatever you thought was manifesting, because I feel like you were trying to go towards something and it's not working out. So it gets into your head. You're like, why isn't this working? I'm doing X, Y, Z to make this work. Why isn't this work? It's not supposed to work. So that's why it's like you think you have a path, but that might not be your path. Here in the recent past, it looks like you have a lot of love for someone, but you don't want to communicate with them. I see a lack of communication with somebody, or maybe they're not communicating with you. Take this how it resonates, flip and switch as you see fit. There might be someone that you feel is it for you, currently, and it really... it makes you just think and think and think and think and think and think, overthink. That's what it does. Here in the near future, it's like a recognition of, I know what I want, but not doing anything about it. Maybe it's that overthinking. So let's see. What's the moon here for? There's going to be a period of healing if you're not already going through it. You're manifesting this. I don't even know if you know this, but you're like manifesting something more long-term for yourself, and you need to go through like a period of healing for that. That means, what healing means is like being by yourself for a minute, regrouping, seeing what it is that you want out of a relationship. So if you got out of a relationship where your voice wasn't heard, healing means getting back to the place where you're okay with letting your voice be heard, not letting someone else make you feel like what you feel isn't important. There's people who will gaslight you and tell you that you're feeling, oh, you're over exaggerating. No, you're not. If you feel away, you feel away. And if that person doesn't respect that, it's like, that's what you're healing from. you're going to be letting your voice be heard again. I don't have cards for that. So that's a channeled message for you. Yeah, you might see someone here. It just gets in your head. I don't feel like you're letting go of this person's energy here, but at the same time, it makes you nervous. I don't see a lot of movement here in the recent past. Definitely someone who might not be telling anybody that you have feelings for someone here. I don't feel like you're talking to this person right now. Definitely a lack of communication. You could have felt like, I'm going through too much at the moment. I'm already sad about somebody else who's been playing with me. I don't need to add on to that, is what I'm kind of looking at here. So I see communication stopping with someone that you might like or that likes you because you're not ready. That's okay. You're healing right now. You're trying to figure yourself out. I see that there was a lot of attraction to whoever this person was that you stopped talking to. I don't get this being the ex. So if you're going through this healing, I don't get this being your ex. So don't think that this person that I'm talking about is that person. If I'm describing somebody and I'm saying there's love here and all that, and you're thinking it's your ex, make sure you're putting things into perspective, because I'm not talking about a toxic person who lied to you and treated you like shit. If I see that, I will say that. But if your ex is not, just because you think your ex might be going through some kind of a awakening about you, that doesn't mean that that's what I'm describing. So make sure you understand the differences in the energies. I don't know why I need to say that. I don't want to make somebody think that their ex is coming right back, going to treat them better. That's not what I'm seeing. I'm seeing you healing from a past situation. I don't know how long that took you to get out of, but whatever it is you're healing from, you're coming out into a new energy and you kind of don't want it yet. That's what I'm saying. That's how I feel it. Yeah, I see you kind of slowing that down, like way down. So there might be some texting, and there might have been texting, but those texting, like if you and this person were texting in the past, it got kind of cold. And then there was no more texting. I feel that like that was you underneath. I got a hair that's about to go in my eye. And yeah. I feel like that was kind of you underneath trying to protect yourself because you're in the healing phase. Not that I don't think that you're just trying to be cold and distant to somebody new on purpose. You might have a lot of emotions, a lot more than you thought, and you're just trying not to, you're still hurt over something else. So there's a little of that. What I just say, there's a little, and then look at the next card I pulled out. Are you for real? There's a little of that going on, like, My cards love me. Yeah, it's like knowing what's best for you. It's like you question what's best for you. You might think someone's good for you, and then you think someone else is good for you. What's good for you without anyone else? What's good for you without anyone else? By yourself. Because naturally, the person that gravitates toward that is what's best for you. If you have to force something, it's not good for you then, right? A lot of people think it's the effort that you give, that's what counts. No, if you got to give that much effort that early on in a relationship, you shouldn't be there. The beginning parts of a relationship should be fun and light, and it shouldn't be heavy. It shouldn't be like that. So if you got to put effort into something that heavy to just keep it even, it ain't it. It ain't it. You're going to be exhausted. Yeah, it's like deep inside, you know, sooner or later you're going to talk to this person. But when you do, I feel like you're going to be guarded. You're going to be guarded. It's showing me that you might start talking to this person again, but you'll be a little guarded. I feel like you're waiting for them to reach out to you. You're trying to give yourself time. I feel like you struggle with your self-confidence. You might not see it that way, but there's a struggle here with your self-confidence, and that takes a toll on you. There's healing over that. It's hard. It's hard to do, but you're doing it. So it might be slow, but you're definitely doing it. Okay? So don't overthink it too much. You're doing it. You are at your pace. Yeah. I'm seeing here like a little bit of trust issues. You know, it's kind of like what you've been through. You've been through a long term kind of you were probably in a relationship that was long term if you weren't married to this person, because you could have been. You could have been married to this person. You could have had a kid with this person. There could have been talks of marriage and kids, something along those lines. But it's like that person was manipulating. And now you're seeing everything different. You're seeing everything different. You're seeing everything different. And you're kind of like, you want more structure for yourself going forward. You don't want to feel out of control. You're going to meet someone if you haven't already. I'm telling you, you got a relationship coming in your future. It's coming in faster than you think. It's going to start with small gestures, text messaging. I see just regular communication. I see it being very successful. I don't know when it's coming. I got to be honest with you. It's going to be up to you. I feel like it's going to come in a time where you're doing better with your self-confidence, because that's when the new relationship started showing up in the reading. So you need to be at a place where your confidence is way better than where it's at right now. That's when the new love comes in. So if I were you, I wouldn't focus on anyone else but yourself. I feel like there's somebody here you do have feelings for, and that's fine. Communicate with them. That's cool. As long as they're not toxic to you and you know you're focusing on yourself. You have to focus on you first. Yeah. Same thing. Same thing here. There's a lot of healing over a possible long-term relationship that you had that was very up and down. And I see you learning from that. You're learning from it. You're taking that knowledge forward. I see a lot of good things coming for you, Aquarius. Okay. Let me get 3 cards of advice from the universe for you. I don't even know what to title this reading. This is going to be rough. You have all the tools that you need to do what it is that you want. Just remember that what you think about, you start to manifest that in your life. So, for example, this is going to be probably irrelevant to this, but like if I go to work and I'm like, oh, I fucking hate my job. Ugh, I hate it here. I hate it here. I hate my job. Ugh. Guess what? At work, I'm going to hate it. I'm going to, because I'm just going to be reiterating the same crap to myself. So this is saying be mindful of your thoughts. When your thoughts do spike, you have the power to pick them back up. Just think of all the good things in your life. Still, don't forget those good things. You know, I feel like sometimes you might. So don't forget the good things in your life. Okay? Let me get an oracle card for Aquarius. No! Tired of picking up cards on the floor. I've been doing that the past few readings. I'm like, no! And you get Lynx, Keeper of Secrets. Take time out from the world and be the observer. Nothing can deceive you when you trust your knowing. You see other secrets and keep them sacred. In silence and solitude, you will find your strength. That's like the best message. So that's your reading, Aquarius. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit like, share, comment, subscribe for me. I'd appreciate it. And I hope to see you next time.